Well, a very happy day after Epiphany to all of you out there. And, you know, yesterday on Epiphany Thursday, I had an epiphany. I had a thought came to me. Actually, I was listening to the radio, and I'll throw a little ad into the station that I oftentimes listen to, 95.1. It's mostly Christian teaching, and there happened to be a teacher on there who was talking about parents and parenting, and it got me to thinking about Jesus' parents. You know how so much around Christmas, almost every creche, every manger scene that you see, you're going to see Joseph and Mary, the parents of Jesus, and so a lot of focus on parents, but parents aren't really mentioned that often in the New Testament, especially. But I did find this one verse that I wanted to share with you. This comes from Paul's second letter to the church in Corinth. And it's towards the end, it's in the 12th chapter. But he's trying to express to the Corinthians that he feels like their spiritual father. And he wants to take care of them like a father would take care of children. And he isn't coming to them requesting their money. He just wants them. He wants them to embrace him as a father. And so here's what he says in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 14. Here for this third time I'm ready to come to you, and I will not be a burden to you, for I do not seek what is yours, but you. For children are not responsible to save up for their parents, but parents for their children. And the thought that was expressed on this particular program I was listening to, and what just seemed to really grow in my mind, was a concern over a growing problem that I believe we have in the parenting realm in our time and in our culture. You know, this person said that they wish that they were going to report that there were only 1,000 or 3,000 or maybe even 10,000 children that very day who, when they came home from school, would be coming home to a single parent family. But unfortunately, he said, I have to report that the number is 20 million in the United States. And so a growing issue with parenting today. And this word parent in the Greek geroa really means to bring into existence. So a man and a woman come together and they bring, both of them together, bring into existence these children. And it was God's plan that both of them would nurture these children. And yet we're seeing this change in our culture where children are being raised by single parent families. And that can be for several reasons. Some, I think, excellent, good reasons, maybe reasons some questionable. But the problem to me and the epiphany I had was can we as a church do to assist these sometimes struggling single parents? And I think one of the things that we can do, all of us can do, is pray for them. You know, there are 20 million children out there. That means there's probably millions of single parents who may be struggling this very day in their homes and dealing with their children. So I think that by praying for them and asking the Lord's intervention in their lives is a start. But I think also, if we know someone who happens to be a single parent, let's find ways to be of assistance to them. You know, one of the things a single parent often does not get is time away. You know, if they work, they have to find someone to care for the kids, and then when they get home, it's their sole responsibility. So maybe if we could just find some time to give to a single parent, say, hey, I'd like to take the kids out for dinner, give you a chance to just kind of relax. And you know, and this is especially close to me because I was a single parent in my life, raising a 2 and a 3-year-old up until they were 18, and it was a struggle at times. There was loneliness involved, and so there again, just maybe a note or a card to a single parent, a phone call, how you doing, just so that they can know that somebody is out there thinking about them and knows that they have a difficult situation. So I think all of us could be like Paul. The way he felt for this Corinthian church is that he wanted them to be family with him. And so let's be family with single parents out there. God bless you all.